I'm here with Evgeniy Chebatkov.
Hello, everybody. Dang.
Now that I say that, it's quite possible some photo will pop up on the internet of me with a turtleneck.
Yeah.
And everyone will say, oh my God, what a hypocrite. Let's cancel him. Okay.
I think that's a real mental problem. Yeah.
This is very important for Russian hackers.
In the 90s in Russia, you can experience that for real. Why?
Fear of death.
San Marino.
Yeah.
Are you cool? We thought this telephone is not working. Mario, it's working.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Big English Stand-Up Show, the Big English Stand-Up Podcast, whatever it's called. I don't even remember. My name is Steve Foreman. I'm here with Evgeniy Chebatkov.
Hello, everybody. Dang.
Hey, we are illuminating the secret laws of human nature.
Yeah.
We are here to help. Dude, how you doing, man?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Actually, I've got a lot of shows, a lot of advertising, and that means that I've got less and less friends around
show
me.
business.
Yeah,
Just losing friends. The more successful you get, the less friends you have.
Absolutely,
Woo.
absolutely.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
I'm just not
don't
even
say
kidding.
that.
No,
Really?
I mean, you're my friend, and we are still together.
Yes.
You know, that I've got my close friends.
Yeah.
We are
They're just
with
falling.
whom we're in contact. But there are some friends, you thought you are friends, but actually you see that reaction very, very negative. But they try to be positive, but you feel all that wipes, and so yeah, that's just how that happens.
Still a theme, huh? Anyway, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's start with Fashion Watch. Da-dum-bum, da-dum-bum-bum. Fashion Watch. Da-dum-bum, da-dum-bum-bum. It's time for Fashion Watch. Dun-dun-dun!
Wow, great song.
I'm upset. This is our new feature. I'm upset. The turtleneck is back, Xenia. The turtleneck. So let's get this out. Like, younger people, listen very carefully. You might put something on and you might think you're really cool for putting this on because you're one of the only people who wore it.
Yeah.
But the fact is, fashion just goes around in circles and
Always.
circles, the same as history. So somebody in the 80s or the 70s or the 60s or the noughties has already worn that, and it's in, and it will go out and it will come back, and it will go in and it will come back, right? And of all these items that come into fashion and then go out and then come in and then go out, the one that really upsets me is the turtleneck. All right, the turtleneck. What's that? Vodalaska.
Yeah.
Right. So the turtleneck.
Oh, so there is a second.
It's back.
No, there is
back.
a second Russian name.
I'm
Hold
upset
a
for
second.
it.
Second Russian name.
There is another name.
Vodalaska. That's in Moscow, and in all other Russian cities. But in Saint Petersburg, you should say Badlon.
Badlon.
Yeah, the same thing, but it's Badlon. It's French name.
Okay.
Qu'est-ce-
Oui.
Ballon.
C'est bon. Ballon. Ballon.
Le ballon.
Oh, c'est
Oui.
bon le ballon.
Ballon.
Qu'est-ce que tu penses de le ballon? Un bon ballon. Yeah, I'm upset. It's getting on my nerves, man. I can't look at these people with the.
You don't
with
like
the
it?
turtleneck. I don't like it, man.
What's
I don't like it. Now that I say that, it's quite possible some photo will pop up on the internet of me with a turtleneck.
Yeah.
And everyone will say, oh my God, what a hypocrite. Let's cancel him. Okay.
No.
Cancelled for a turtleneck. Can you imagine that?
But I think that works sometimes. For example, if you are an actor, okay, and you got this, that's just perfect match.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you should be just that should be part of your everyday's image, and that works. You don't like it?
I don't like them turtlenecks, man.
come
They
on.
really bother me, especially when they really go. Okay, I tell you what. Okay, let's come to an agreement. Can we agree? Conservative colours, black. I'll let you have black.
Yeah.
I will let you have black.
Okay. When you say
Grey.
it, I imagine black.
Ah.
Yeah.
But when people start getting all funky with these funky colours like pinks and greys and like kind of burgundies and what is that colour? There's this colour, right? Which I don't even know the name for it. It kind of looks like what comes out of you when you've had a bit of a bad belly.
I can't imagine that. Uh-huh.
It's kind of like it's like a brown like a greeny brown. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, turtlenecks are back, everybody. So if you always were waiting for this moment, you wanted to buy yourself one, you can buy yourself one now.
Maybe your problem is not turtlebacks, but your problem is colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not your problem.
Yeah.
You just hate colors.
Well, I think being colorblind would make life much easier, wouldn't it? Like
Think
dogs.
so?
Dogs are colorblind.
Black and white, yeah?
I think so.
Well, I can't agree.
No.
What's the point of that?
Okay, this is what we
Just
call.
like-
This is what we call an
You're
item.
always only Newcastle fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Why Newcastle
no.
plays against Newcastle?
Oh yeah, right. Newcastle against Juventus. Aye, every tier
Every
on the telly. Yeah. Okay, so check it out.
Yeah.
I found this thing on the internet,
No.
and it says the most asked questions on Google.
Hold a second.
Yes.
The most asked question in the Google.
Can you see if you can guess a few of them?
Who is not next president?
Who is the president now?
Who's the president now?
How do I fix my teeth? Okay, try again. What do you think the first 10, 15, 20 questions are going to be on Google?
Yeah.
Try and guess a few.
Okay. How porn can I watch?
Where can I watch some porn? Oh, God.
Please. Where can I watch some porn, please?
Okay.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
The most popular.
Oh, that would be funny.
Okay. Who is the strongest Pokemon ever? I don't know, Steve. I got.
That's okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ready? Here
Yeah.
they are. I'm going to read the ones that are boring or the ones that I don't understand. I'm just going to leave them
Yeah.
out. Listen to this. The first one is, this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is very important for Russian hackers.
Okay.
What is my IP?
Oh,
I know.
wow. That's a
That's the
very,
number
very,
one.
very smart question.
I don't believe that that's true. Anyway, okay. Because when you see what the others are,
Yeah. Okay.
we're back in middle America.
Yeah.
This is mostly going to be dominated by America, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Number 2, what time is it?
No. No.
Can you imagine?
What time is it in the world?
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Number 3. How to register to vote.
Uh-huh. No.
Okay. Civic responsibility.
Yeah, that's not in Russia.
No. No point. Complete waste of everyone's time.
What's the reason for that?
I think it's much cleverer to ask what time is it.
That is the question. That's the right question.
That is better question than this other shit. Okay. So, why you waste your time? Okay. Number 6. What song is this? Okay, so they just don't know about Shazam. That's fine.
Yeah.
Number 7. How to lose weight.
Oh.
This is just going to continue for the next 1,000 years. How am I going to lose weight? How am I going to lose weight? Everyone's just going to constantly, I blame Kim Kardashian. Yes, I do. Here we go. Number 9. Look at this one. When is Mother's Day? Okay.
Uh-huh. That's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know. Do you know? How many ounces in a pound? How many ounces in a gallon? This is for your cooking.
Uh-huh.
How about this one? How many weeks are there in a year?
Why you need that? I mean, why it's so necessary for you to know?
But do you know?
Well, no.
That's so weird. Russian people don't know that.
You know
They
that?
don't know how many weeks there are in a year.
Yeah, we just don't use. You know, the problem is we just don't use weeks. We use centuries. We use centuries. No, month. You know, month is important in Russia. Week is not. Week, because week is not strong. Is weak. No,
We're
we
not
just.
interested.
I was so surprised that in states, for example, you should pay your rent In a week, you got your paychecks in some places for a week. Yeah.
Quite not very good job, so.
Yeah. But I mean, in my job, in a summer job with
Work and travel.
Yeah.
Work, and work some more.
Yeah, exactly. And so my paycheck was for a week. And
Yeah.
I paid for a house for a week. So
Yeah.
a week, I always heard about week. So it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
5 weeks. In Russia, you just don't hear. I mean, I can imagine the situation where we discuss weeks in some business issues.
Right.
So it's always month.
Right.
Always. And I just can't tell you that. So that is my question for Google also.
That's fine, right? That's fine. There's 52 weeks in a year anyway, but in Russia, this does not matter. Number 13. When is Father's Day? Check out number 16. Number 16 is how to get pregnant.
That's good. That's a good question.
Wow. Where? Okay. How to download YouTube videos, and this is something that he can be really proud of. In at number 19 on the most requested, the most asked questions on Google is how old is Donald Trump? There you go. That's right.
That's
Donald
Biden.
got
That's
in.
all questions by Biden. He just wanted to know exactly. But
he'll be pleased with that because he got there before Obama and Biden and Oprah and everybody and anyone black. So that would make him really happy. So listen, I was talking to this there's this lady I know. She's cool, man, and she's reached a point in her life where she's always looking for the next thing, like the next buzz. You know, she's on a real mission to really develop herself from the inside. She joins she's joined an arts club where every week they talk about art or they go to a museum. Then she's learning. She went and learned to shoot. You know, and then she went to do this, and then she went to do that. Then she learned how to dance. You know, something quite tricky like tango or something.
Yeah.
And she's got the freedom to go out and find all these different things to do to improve herself. And then the next thing she said, you know where I was yesterday? She said, there's this new thing now. It's really where you walk on needles. Have you seen this shit?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you walk on needles, and she said it was amazing, and I made a really good friend there. And after 6 minutes of standing on these beds of needles, and they know when the needles are further apart, it hurts more. If you're an advanced needle walker, then the needles are close together, or the other way around. And so she did that. She said that was awesome. And then I made a really good friend there. Like there's this woman, we're very similar, and we hung out later. We had lunch after we were walking on needles. And I said, what should we do next? Let's go do something else. Check out what this woman suggested, right? She goes, well, there's this one thing that people are offering. I think she did a flotation tank. So similar to a flotation tank. Here's the new thing, y'all. Here's the new thing.
Wow. Put yourself on fire.
Почти. They bury you alive.
No, I heard that. No.
You heard about this, yeah?
Yeah.
And they bury you alive, and it depends how. She said it's up to you how deep they want to bury you. I know, mate.
So stupid.
And they give you a straw. Long straw, so you can breathe. But you're basically buried alive, and you're incapacitated. And apparently, I mean, I didn't look at the website. I didn't bother. But apparently, this is supposed to help you with your fear of death or something like that. So you can simulate your death for a little. I know, mate. That's exactly my reaction. I'm like, what are you doing?
Stupid is that?
Read a book, man. Read a book. Take a walk in the park. What's the matter with you?
Well, I think that's a real mental problem, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's the real one. Because this is not an extreme thing. This is not a thing to experience something. I suppose that's definitely your mental problem. Because I can explain that another way. What's the point of that? You in the 90s in Russia, you can experience that for real. Why?
Fear of death.
Yeah. Why you need that now?
Every day I experience fear of death.
Well, I live in Russia. Come on, I experience that all the time.
You
should advance here to visit Kursk or Lipetsk or Nizhnevartovsk. I mean, it's a bunch of cities in Russia where it's mostly the same experiences as being buried alive. You are, wow. Why do you need that? That's just because she lives in Moscow.
Probably, yeah. Too comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Talk about getting out of the comfort zone, don't you?
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean? No, but comfort zone. Out of the comfort zone, simulate your own death. Well, it's not even simulating your own death. It's simulating how it will be when you're dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's different. That's totally not that experience. And also, I think that's all. This type of extreme experience is the same as I don't know how to. I think that's something very, very Japanese. You know what I'm? Because that sounds for me like some sort of Japanese experience.
Mm-hmm.
When you're alive in some. It's just yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Well, this is how I dealt with it. So this is how I dealt with it. She was telling me all about it. And my gaze was just going to down and away, and I was just like waiting for her to change the subject, basically. Yeah. And she could see that I just had nothing to add. I had nothing to contribute to this stupid conversation. And then I just said to her, well, so you're simulating being dead. You're tricking your brain into thinking. And I said, there's a limit to how much you should trick your brain, by the way. Like I've done a bungee. Mm-hmm. And I've done a bunch of parachute jumps, right?
Wow.
And you're
really?
And I wasn't stuck to a hunky instructor, by the way.
Horny instructor.
Horny hunky. Horny hunky.
Horny hunky.
But I did it myself. Like I learned to do it myself. And I learned.
I'm afraid to try.
You can kill yourself. You can break your own legs. You can mess up your spine if you land badly. There was genuine jeopardy there, obviously. By the way, not to mention, if my parachute didn't open and I didn't open my emergency parachute correctly, I could just die. I'd be dead in what was it? 7 seconds. Pancake. Anyway, so I said, look. Especially the jump. If you just want to trick your brain into simulating death or suicide, bungee is simulating suicide, and your brain just goes crazy. Your brain just goes, no. What are you doing?
Yeah, of course.
If that's all you want to do, have fun with it. Go to New Zealand and do a bungee jump. I don't know. Yeah. But so we started talking about that, and then we just decided that she said, well, I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, I got a little bit of claustrophobia. So if someone tried to bury me alive, right? So we've all got, I said, do you have a problem with heights? Maybe that's why you don't want to do a parachute. And she had some reason why she didn't want to do a parachute. So I was making the point that it's a personal choice, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's a good thing, I guess, to fight your fears. That's a great thing. But here, I don't know how it's. Maybe that's also sounds like a special preparation for
marriage.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, and she just wanted to try it, or she already experienced that.
She wanted to try.
And
I just said, in not so many words, I said, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. That photo of you when you're deep sea diving, you didn't actually do the deep sea dive. You just put on the do you remember? There's that great photo. Who showed it to you? Was it Slava? Somebody?
No. I did that.
You did a deep sea dive?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That was fine. That's the different thing for me. That's not.
See, that's amazing to me.
Really?
Yeah. No?
Well, for me, that's okay. I just
you can die doing that too.
Yeah, of course. But I like water and I like to swim, and I feel very comfortable when I'm in the water because I used to swim a lot and I swim really good. So I just that point, of course, in that costume, that suit there in the water, in the cold water, that couldn't help you, and the only one thing how I could breathe, that was this small thing to breathe, and the system was so difficult when you should breathe in, breathe out, and use your head to do that correctly.
To get it right, you went deep sea diving in a vintage deep sea diving suit.
Yeah.
Like nobody uses those anymore.
Yeah, no, because
is it from the 70s or the 80s or?
No, that was a 19th century.
19th century diving.
Yeah. This suit was 1885, if I'm not mistaken. No, one of the first suits.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and in the world there are only like 3 or 4 that type of suits. Yeah, that's why it's so unique to try, because they got one suit in Sweden, one in Russia, one is mostly all of them in Scandinavia, but because that was the original of that suit. And so, you put that suit and you go down, and the system is the same. So they didn't change it. It's just they fixed it, and so use it. So, and you going down and you walk there. So it's the same as moonwalking a little bit, because it's so heavy, but at the same time when you jump a lot, and so you're going down and up to if you look up, it's ice. Yeah, and so that's a very interesting experience, and for me that was fun. There wasn't like I don't know, like jumping, like a
didn't
parachute
feel
jump.
Extreme or anything. You were just perfectly comfortable the whole time.
Exactly, because I don't know why, but that was not the scary thing for me. As for example, for somebody, there was a guy he jumped with parachute several times, but he said, well, that's scary for me to try that.
Exactly.
But I can't imagine myself jumping parachute. But
there
I
you
think
go.
that's
It's a personal thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What about spiders and something, and snakes? How do you feel about them?
I'm fine with spiders. I'm fine with snakes. The ones that freak me out are I don't even know, like
Worms,
maggots and worms freak me out.
Oh, really?
So have you ever bitten an apple and there's a worm inside?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Everyone's probably freaked out and shocked, but I'm probably more disgusted than the average person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this kind of that I don't like. These eels. I can't even eat eels in a sushi restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so disgusted by the idea of an eel.
Yeah.
Like it's like a great big like moving dildo with eyes.
Yes.
You know, they disgust me.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer dildos without eyes. I guess that's what I'm.
Oh my God.
So eels freak me out. What about you? Spiders, snakes? What?
No.
Heights, claustrophobia. Everyone has something.
Well,
I met someone and we were doing this. We were asking, and someone said nothing, and I said that can't be. Everyone has something.
Of course. For me, that's height.
Height, yeah.
Yeah. For me, that's
Since
number one.
you were a kid.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's why you don't want to do a parachute.
Yeah, of course. And but it depends. You know, it's different film. For example, when I'm somewhere in the mountains, so when it's Mother Nature around, it's not so scary for me. But when it's city and you feel your size, and when you when you know that you see small cars and small people, well, that's scary for me.
Right.
So when I see city and oh my God, no.
Heights, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, something with spiders, of course. Not very. I mean, I'm not just like super scary, but I'm definitely not a person who wanted to contact them. Who just let me just grab you, little baby. No, no.
Mm-hmm.
But
I sometimes think that women in Moscow have a phobia from, men with self-esteem. Like with strong self-esteem and confidence. Something I noticed. Do you know, Zen?
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching movies now, and I'm describing them by the length of time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong way to say it. I now describe movies very often by at what minute I turned it off, right?
Minute.
Yeah, what minute I turned it off. For example, well, on on Netflix, it's quite easy to do. It's right there. You can see.
Yeah.
Like, I remember saying, what was it? It was Hannah Gatsby, Nanette. I think I lasted 15 minutes. But then I watched the movie. I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate on anybody. But I watched the movie and I managed, I think it was 32 minutes. Because a friend of mine was in that movie, you see.
Really?
Yeah, just an extra, really.
Yeah.
But, well, he had a few lines. But 32 minutes I managed. And that's only because I was sitting next to somebody. If I had been alone, it would have been like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. And I it's just getting to a point. See, I think, but at the same time, we're so spoiled. Netflix and everybody, they give us so much choice.
Yeah.
That we just turn stuff off if we don't like it.
Yeah. We don't appreciate content. And,
we don't.
Yeah.
Just, but God damn it, the point I'm trying to make. I really tried. I mean, I really wanted to enjoy this movie because my friend was in it. I wanted to be able to, next time I see him, I wanted to be able to say, hey, I saw that movie. Hey, that was quite good. Yeah, you were fabulous. Of course you were. Of course you were fabulous. But the movie, hey man, not a bad movie. But this was not possibility for me because film was shit. Was very, like Vasha says, very shitty.
Very shitty.
My Russian so shitty. My English so shitty. This movie was very shitty. That I actually, I had to ask people like what happens at the end. I said, just please tell me what happens in the end, sir, because I don't. Not that I really care, but the end sounds even worse than the beginning. I'm sorry. I really wanted to enjoy that's what the point. I really wanted to like this movie, and I hated it. 32 minutes. That number will forever be associated with that movie now. To me, 32.
I think so many new episodes and so much content everywhere, and YouTube, on Netflix, everywhere, HBO, everywhere, new episodes of something. So that sometimes makes you, watch just old style movies, just old movies you watched already. That sometimes, I don't know, happened with me.
Yeah.
When I just like, okay, new episode of this, new movie of this, new show, new interview.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll better see something old and good.
Yeah.
Because you just know that. You're like, I know what exactly that gives me. A little bit emotional, and so a little bit funny. It's good. For example, with my girlfriend, it's not very, very easy to watch movies together because she always wants drama. She's like, oh, that movie is very dramatic. I just want to watch that.
What's a good movie that she likes? What's a good movie that she rates? Just out of interest.
Oh, she sometimes she just demonstrated me some movies which are, winners of some European small festivals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I mostly always I know them just because of her.
Right.
Just because she's like, oh, this is Belgian movie. Nobody knows about it, but that's great. Let's get it's got second place on the fest.
The Golden Bear, the Palme d'Or.
Yeah. And like, okay, let's watch that, and that's usually good.
Right.
Or sometimes it's like, oh, that's director. He's from Iran,
Gotcha. Okay.
but he was in the jail in Iran, but now he left Iran and he lives.
I heard about that guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I read about that guy.
That's the movie, and I'm like, oh, very skeptical, very skeptical. You're like, okay, he was in jail, but what else?
Yeah, I don't think I can really relate to his journey, to be honest with you.
And after that, you just see a movie, and it's great.
Right. Okay.
And he's got great movies that like, wow, that's good experience. But sometimes also she tried to show me not really good movies, most of them Russian, and she's like, I know this actress and I know the director, and they're great. And we watched that and just stopped and look at her, and she's like, look at me, and like, yeah. I got you. I know what I mean.
Oh man, you've got to get that right in your relationship. That moment where you just got to agree to disagree, or that it's true, isn't it? Yeah, so you're touring all over Russia.
Yeah.
Are there any little funny things that make you laugh that you always see and you go, oh yeah? Like for example, I love the Sochi. I love the Sochi airport because you come out of passport control and you have no choice but go into that huge supermarket.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And then the part and it goes like this.
Yeah,
It's like some
yeah.
kind of. It's got like this this sort of curling road path that takes you through. You have to go through it. Like there's no choice. You have to try and buy some Toblerone or some perfume or something like that. And you're just like, and like whenever you're in a hurry for your gate, you're like,
Nah.
yo, can I just? But it's like, no. This is the only way
You
to the
should
gate.
buy something for your flight. It's necessary.
A big bag of M&Ms. And they don't even have any booze or anything. It's so funny. And it just made me laugh how, like, when I went back there for like the second, third time, it just made me laugh that how they force you to go through this. What was it? Some comic was saying like this capitalist wonderland. You know, you have to visit the capitalist wonderland before you can actually get on your plane.
Yeah.
And Chelyabinsk, I love how, like, when I was there to do a gig, everyone was still talking about the meteorite, Zheń, you know?
Still?
They're still, well, of course, I mean, it made them world famous for a little while. And all the conspiracy theories started. Hey, we could talk about those, actually,
Yeah.
a little bit. But then, you know, if there's no more podcasts, you know what happened to us. But, well, there was this one guy, he started drinking and he started telling me that...
What?
Okay, so all the major countries of the world, they have an agreement. And they say, okay, if we are going to test our new оружие, if we're going to test our new warheads of some kind, you let everybody know, okay?
Yeah.
We have new rocket we need to test in desert in middle of Russia. You let the Chinese know. You let the Americans, the Brits, you let everybody know we are testing our new badass missile so that nobody freaks out.
Hello.
Nobody freaks
San
out.
Marino.
Yeah.
Are you cool that we will try some new weapon? Hello? That's the first phone call we received in our history. Why?
Big up to San Marino. We want listeners in San Marino.
We thought this telephone is not working. Angela, it's working. Mario, it's working.
It is miracle. It is like we beat Brazil in football. Why do people in San Marino have Russian accent?
I don't know.
Oh, God. Conspiracy.
Oh, I know
yeah.
why. I'm sorry.
Go
I know
on.
why. Because they got Sputnik.
Hey!
Really? You know that? That's
San
that's
Marino
not-
has Sputnik.
Yeah, that's not a joke. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, San Marino vaccine by Sputnik. That is why. Okay.
What about you? Are there any things like from the towns that you visit like that, which always kind of make you laugh, when you just go, "Oh yeah, I remember that," or whatever?
Well, yeah, of course, because there are a lot of cities,
Yeah.
but in Vladivostok, for example, I always like Vladivostok, but it's always they always keep saying about the Japanese cars,
Oh yeah.
and everybody. I mean, each person I talked in Vladivostok, absolutely every person is like, yeah, I'm an engineer, but actually I'm working with cars. Yeah, I'm a doctor, but mostly with the cars I'm working all the time. Yeah, just
A car doctor.
yeah. Yeah, I'm a teacher in the school, but cars first of all. Like, how's that working? Guys, there's too much cars in the world. But no, they just selling and buying cars from Japan always, and selling and buying. The business is very simple. They buy a car in Japan and sell it to Moscow, or St. Petersburg.
Okay, thanks for listening, everybody. Zhenya, give me a touch.
Thanks, man.
God bless you, everybody. Take it easy. Don't take yourself too seriously and all that kind of thing.